Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do a makeup look that is for wintertime and things you might want to change from your summer makeup into winter, and colors and coverage and all those good things. But firstly, I just feel like I really need to say and address one of my recent videos. It has gone viral. Well, to me, that was viral. It's at like 80,000 views or more, and that's viral to me. I am just like so thankful to YouTube and the algorithm and for all of you for watching that video and leaving a nice comment. I've been blown away. I just really want to say thank you. If you are, clicking from that video to this video and you're watching, please subscribe, because hopefully I have more videos that you are going to enjoy. From that video going viral, I've learned that I should spend a little bit more time creating content for YouTube, because YouTube like it, and it's doing well. Hopefully it continues to go that way. So because I create so much content on my Instagram, but sometimes Instagram feels like a little bit of a hard go. You spend a lot of time and the ROI on your time often always isn't paid back, and not everyone sees your content. Yeah, I'm eager to do some more YouTube videos, as why we are sitting down here today doing a makeup video. Please subscribe. I really hope you like what I have coming for the channel, and I'm just so blown away with all the comments on that video. It was my unlearn these 5 makeup mistakes. So many people commented that they learnt so much and they really loved the way that I explained things, and I'm blown away. There were so many nice comments, not all of them, but mostly they were all nice. And I can only put that down to is for years I'm a professional makeup artist in real life for over 9 years. The last few years I have been also teaching one-on-one makeup lessons with my clients. So maybe that is why, because I know how to articulate and explain it to people in the way that they can grasp it, and I like to keep it really simple, really hands-on, not too technical. I'm not teaching to other makeup artists, I'm teaching to everybody and anybody. So I like to, make it simple and not overcomplicate makeup, because, let's face it, we don't have time for that. I just want to say thank you. So let's get into the video. So this video will be just about colors and doing a makeup look for the winter time. This isn't like anything that you must do or rules. There are no rules. This is makeup. It is fun. It's just how I like to change up my makeup for the winter time and what feels right for me, and I'm just going to share it with you. So you can copy, follow along, do this, up to you. But it's just what I like to do, and maybe you might like to do it as well, and it might just give you some ideas about how to switch your makeup up from summertime to wintertime. Let's get started. I have my selected products in front of me. First, I want to say the base that I have on it's quite glowy looking. I am aware of that. That is because this is a Korean sunscreen. This is the Hamish Artless Glow Base SPF 50 plus PA plus 3 pluses. And it's like a rosy glow to it, and it has a little bit of like glitter and shine. So it is very nice for the winter time if you are needing a little bit more glow in your skin. And it's sunscreen. And if you hang around me long enough, you will know I am obsessed with sunscreen. It is a must. We wear sunscreen on days ending with Y every day. For the base, we are going to use the It Cosmetics CC Cream. This is no means new at all, but it's kind of like a new one to me. I have used it a while in the past. I've started again and I'm enjoying it. It's nice. It is a lot more coverage than my regular BB CC cream, but I feel like for the winter time, you can, you kind of don't mind wearing a little bit more coverage on your skin, whereas in the summer, you want it to be really like just glowy and luminous and see-through almost. But in the winter time, that's when you kind of want to perfect the skin. I don't know, it just kind of leads more to that direction. This is in the shade Light, which just works for me, just. I use my fingers. That's just the way I do my base. You can use a brush, but I find for my fingers, it feels better. I can get it in everywhere. And then I just wipe my hands on a tissue after. I feel like that looks really nice, and I can still kind of see the glow of the sunscreen coming through. Okay, let's get these eyebrows on. So for my eyebrows, I'm just using my regular brow pencil. And this is a little Anastasia brow brush. This pencil is a little funny one. It's from Germany. Brown grey from La Solfen. Powder brow, highly pigmented. Is it from? No, from EU. It's like from the Asian drugstore here in Hong Kong called Sasa. And the color really works for me. I don't really change anything about my brows for the winter months. Just keep them normal like I do in the summer. I do need to tint and laminate them. That's why it's quite bare without makeup. Laminating my brows and tinting them just makes such a huge difference. Honestly, I have such blonde eyebrow hairs, and then when I tint them, it's like, wow, where did all those hairs come from? Okay, brows are on. So for the eye makeup and the colors, like the cheek colors and the eyes, in the summertime, I love to go like peachy blush colors and eye colors, you know, peach, corals, all of that looks lovely. The glossy peach lip glosses, but in the winter time, that doesn't feel fitting to me. It doesn't feel, I like to keep that for summer. And I'm sure most of you do as well. So in the winter, we're gonna go for more nudes, like rosy colors on the cheeks and less peachy colors. And on the eyes, we will go less like peachy, pinky colors, but moving more towards, I'm going to be using some of these golds eyeshadows. Often I'm also just not doing that much on my eyes and just a lot of mascara. And then like a deeper nude lip that we're going to do. For the eyeshadow here, I have the Wonder Beauty Double Date Eyeshadow Duo, and this has two sides to it. So it's like this. They're really great because there's a mirror on that side. So this is the cream base, and then this one is the gold topper. So we're going to use both. But also another nice product for like the evening to be a little bit festive and sparkly is this Scattered Light eyeshadow in Reflect from Hourglass. It's so pretty as a topper. So if you've done your regular like brown nudes eyeshadow and then you grab your finger and you go in the center and you kind of swipe that over, perfect. So pretty for a festive party. But today we'll use this one. And I'm going to apply them mostly with my fingers and then blend out with a brush. So this is the base. It just kind of sets the tone. Oh, it kind of goes with the jumper mode. And this would be kind of a little bit more of like a nighttime look for me. In the daytime, I would just go with the eyeshadow and really like sheer that out. And then grab a fluffy brush and blend out the edges. And this is so pretty just on its own as well. I do feel like if you were to wear this just on its own though, you should put maybe an eyeshadow primer underneath, or be prepared for it to kind of crease up a bit, which is okay. You can just go to the bathroom and smudge it out again, because it's not exactly like a setting. It doesn't really essentially really set this cream. I might put a little bit of it underneath my eyes as well with the other end of this brush. These brushes are so great. I will link them below. These are from iHerb. They're from EcoTools, which you can also get at the drugstore in America. And I love the double-ended brush, this one, because as you can see, I just did my whole eye look with this one brush with the smudger brush at the tail end. There we go, so just building that up underneath, very lightly, but just to add depth and definition to the eyes. Okay, so now for the gold. This is a really like gold, which is very fun. And with shimmers like this, it's really great to firstly apply it with your fingers. You get more color payoff that way. And take the fluffy brush again and blend that out, just to make sure there is no harsh edges anywhere. Can add a little bit of liner definition. This is the Japanese eyeliner that I got from my last video, the Dondondoki shopping haul video. I'm still loving it. Just going to put it near my lash line just to kind of thicken up the look of the lashes. It is such a nice and fine pencil, this. Okay, adding that really created a little bit more depth to the eyes, which if you're using a lot of shimmer can feel like they get a little bit washed out. We need some mascara. I am still really loving the NARS Cosmetics Climax Mascara. It's not completely smudge proof, but the way it makes my lashes look, I can deal with the little bit of smudging that you have to kind of wipe up underneath every now and then. Curl the lashes. Mascara. I'm loving how that's looking. The gold is just so pretty. It's really pulling from these earrings. These earrings are from a local designer called Wink Atelier. I have had a lot of their pieces, and these are one of their most minimal earrings. They do quite bigger statement earrings, but they are made out of recycled plastic and gold foil, which makes them, I really hate heavy earrings. It really stresses me out. I feel like I'm going to get, saggy earlobes. So I really like a statement earring that is light, and that is what the brand does really well. So I will link them down below. Nice. Okay, let's do the concealer. This is a new one for me. I picked this up last week at Sephora in their sale. This is from Natasha Denona, which I love her eyeshadows. Her palette that I bought a few weeks ago, the I Need a Nude, I'm just using all the time at work. The colors are just really great. This is the concealer in shade P1, the High HY Glam Concealer, Serum Concealer. Yeah, I would say it is a very serum-y texture. It's very light, but very liquidy. So I just like to give my concealer a few moments to dry down. That way we can blend it in and it doesn't move around where we don't want it. Oh, for my brows, let's do this. I forgot. I wanted to do the Fluff Up Brow Wax from Benefit Cosmetics because it's been some time since I've done my brow lamination. So this just helps give them that extra push up and make them look lifted and awake. So the concealer, pat in with my fingers, as always. Making sure you cleaned your fingers on your tissue from the glitter application. So I kind of half blend it all in, and then I wait again and let it kind of dry a little bit more. That just helps you get more coverage on your concealer, letting it dry down and get a little bit more tacky in the areas that you need the coverage, like the under eyes. Okay, I'd love to know what you think. Do you like that concealer on me? I'm still not sure. So bronzer, we are using today the NARS Laguna Bronzer in matte. Definitely I would opt for matte shades of bronzer rather than glittery, shimmery shades for the winter time, and I would reserve those ones more for the summer months. This is just to add warmth to the face. We can still look warm in winter because once you put the foundation on, which is really what that CC cream is, a foundation, just settles into the skin nicer with more hydrating ingredients. You can look very flat and one-dimensional, so it's nice to add a little bit of contours shading back to the face. And I feel like this matte one works really well for the winter. I'm sorry if you can hear a little bit of construction. I live in the city, they're always doing construction, but it is a Sunday and they shouldn't be doing that on a Sunday. I wouldn't know where it's exactly coming from, up or downstairs. So yeah. Okay, the face is looking alive now. That just kind of sculpts the face in a very soft manner. Now for the blush. I am such a peachy coral blush girl. I absolutely loved it. All summer I used the Benefit Cosmetics blush in the shade Sunny. It's just gorgeous. Pretty much emptied that one. But it just doesn't feel right for the winter time. It just is too like sunny and, well, it's called sunny, but it's for summer. And that's okay. I love the seasons. So you could either go for like a really light, ethereal type blush like this one, like a pinky color, very neutral pink, which is very pretty. Or you could go for more like a, or I would go for a more like, yeah, a more rosy berry shade, which I'm going to do this one today. This is from Rose Ink in the shade Alzia? More control with my fingers and build it up slowly. Yeah, I don't think I need a brush to blend this one out. I'm quite used to putting creams on with my fingers and kind of just using the pads of your fingers to really blur the edges. What do we think? Do we like that? Okay, blush is done. Now let's go into the lips. I'm going to use a lip liner, and this one is by Whirl from MAC Cosmetics to shape our lips first. Nice. So this will go with the lipsticks. I have two lipsticks I want to show you that I have been using and reaching more for this winter time. This one is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is a nice nude. This is Nude Romance by Charlotte Tilbury. Let me show you color. And then MAC Cosmetics in the shade Hug Me. This is from the Lustery Glass Lipstick Collection. It is a little bit more glossy and sheer to the Charlotte Tilbury one, but in the similar like direction, but kind of goes on very creamy and nice. It is really nice, like just day one, even without lip liner. But for today, for the bit more glam look for YouTube, I will do the Charlotte Tilbury. There we go. Still really nice and creamy formula, but just a little bit more of a stronger color compared to the MAC one. Okay, I think we are looking very finished. Let's use a little bit of setting powder. So this is from Laura Mercier. This is the classic translucent loose setting powder, and a fluffy but small brush in there, and we will just mattify T-zone a bit. I'm not shy about setting powders in the winter time. I feel like, you want that kind of perfected matte skin. It's okay with me. It's definitely like a quite a full-on look for me. Everyone's makeup intensity is different, but for me it is. You could totally like skip the lips and just use like a sheer balm with a little tint, or you could kind of skip the eyeshadow and just do lashes and the lipstick. That would be lovely as well. But the blush I feel like makes it look very rosy, windswept kind of. Okay, that is it, I would say. The makeup is done. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I will leave all of these products down below in the description box. I made that mistake on the viral video. I thought, it was more about the tips and the makeup placement that I was talking about, but there were so many questions about the products I was using. So these will all be linked down below with the shade names that I'm using if you have a similar skin tone, and that would be helpful for you. But yeah, that's it. I hope you like it. Questions down below. Come say hi to me on my Instagram, which I share, more of my day-to-day as a working makeup artist here in Hong Kong. It's just at Leticia Bishop. And if you've watched to the end and you haven't already subscribed, like, what are you doing? Now is your invitation to please hit the subscribe button and the like button if you enjoyed this video, to just, give me an indication that you like it. So that's it, end of another video, and bye for now. Thank you for watching.